Hey guys, God bless. Welcome back to my channel. I am Charlene and my voice isn't back, but I wanted to come on and update you all because there's a lot to share and I don't want to just leave y'all hanging because literally we are in the middle of doing a devotion plan for the month of February. And for some reason, I am extremely fatigued. Like, I don't think I felt like this since the last time having COVID. And I did a COVID test and it was negative. So I don't know. And a lot of people were telling me that their voice left them as well, along with the allergies, which for me, it's been the bare minimum of sneezing and coughing and stuff. So I'm just like, I don't know. But nonetheless, I apologize. I've been doing it on my own. I hope you guys are still doing it. What I will hope to do is to pick up where I left off. Like, I know it's intended for like a 22-day consistently. I encourage y'all to keep doing it and on time too. Like, discipline yourself and do it. I'm doing it. I do it late at night, but I do it. And I still want to get my videos out and get my videos done. I just don't want to do a video sounding like this. And this sounds a whole lot better than yesterday, the day before yesterday, and the day before yesterday. But I can still tell there's a strain here. So I won't talk too long and I won't talk about too much. But I just want to do like a weekly update and reset. Ah, man. Like I said, I'm still going. I got to check it off. I got to actually I started on this one too. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Like, I don't know what's going on, y'all. Like, I found myself being encouraged by the devotion. I'm like, yeah, Lord, like, keep me strong and strengthen me so that I can continue to do this until I'm old. And then this happens. And I'm like, Lord, what am I supposed to do? But I'm in this Bible still doing this devotion. I had actually pulled my Inspired Bible off the shelf in hopes to be inspired to color, but I have yet to do so. One of my subscribers sent me this, and God bless you so much for this. But like I said, I have yet to dive back in here. I actually don't want to traditionally use color pencils in this one. I think I've made up my mind that I want to use markers because they're easier and faster. But I just need, you guys comment and let me know which markers would not ruin my Bible. Like, I understand there may be some shadowing with markers, but I want to be able to do all my pictures with markers. So, probably be easier on my hands too, because my hands been giving me issue. But I do want to get back into using this, whether it just be coloring or whatever the case. Like, of course, I did use it at some point, doing studies and stuff with my daughter. But that's where I'm at with that. I was and is sort of kind of doing the challenge with coffee and Bible time. This is the February Love Prayer Challenge. And I love it because it takes a moment where it concentrates on 1 Corinthians 13. And I needed that kind of mellowness because I didn't have the energy. So I'm like, well, of course I can look back at the same scripture and, watch and listen to or pay attention to the prompts per day. So I have been doing that as well. Comment below if you also follow Coffee and Bible Time, the two lovely sisters, Taylor and Ashley. I've been following them for probably 3 years now. And they have been such an inspiration because they started so young. And they have always been on fire for God and encouraging to have us to have a personal relationship with Him. But one of you guys commented about these. I show y'all the different pens and things I use in my Bible. So I did go and cop these. They were $3 for 5 of these. And I had got these first. Make sure I got all of them. And if I'm pretty sure this sounds annoying. My husband would call me Minnie Mouse. But, so yeah, I use these in my other Jesus Bible. And then I got these because I said during my videos, when I look back at them, these are kind of hard to see, but I still want to continue to use them. And but I grabbed these, and obviously these are they look darker than these, and hopefully they are, so they can show up in my Bible as I'm studying going along. I may do a review on these. I don't know yet. Waiting on my voice. So y'all bear with me. I do have something I want to talk to you guys about. I have been contemplating on it. I've watched reviews. I've been looking back and forth. And I made a couple videos myself where my daughter had purchased things from Temu. And I know it can be a bit scary for a lot of individuals. And with everything that's going on with the economy in the world, I know a lot of people may feel like they're fueling the war and the poor or increasingly poor relationship that's happening in the economy world between China and us by supporting Temu, because Temu is based off China product production and resources. But I have meditated on this, and I have took time to come to my own conclusion about this, because I want to be very transparent and open. This is what I would recommend for anyone who's using Temu. Use a Visa card or a prepaid card. Don't use your main bank card if you are interested, because for me, I'm just looking at the prices, and that's the whole point. The prices are supposed to grasp you and suck you in, but you have to be careful, because it can start a impulsive, overly consuming thing to happen with you, where when things are so significantly cheap, you just want more and more and more. Because I even had to talk to my daughter. I'm like, just because there's rings for 25 and 10 cents doesn't mean you make orders every week. Like, have self-control and discipline. And it's hard. I know it's hard, because when you come from a family who you weren't able to get things just like that, or you may be poverty line under right now, and it's like you want to be included with everybody else, like the Stanley Cup. Temu has their own version of the Stanley Cup that's like $11-12, and it's like, of course, people are going to want to pay that if they want to, just to seem included. But again, check your heart, because that is not the right reason to participate in purchasing and buying things when you don't need it. But I do plan on sometime in the near future doing a stationery haul where I'm going to show y'all what they have, the least expensive stationaries, and give a full review, an honest review, because for someone who is in that bracket of buying, that would be most helpful to them. And like I said, I am going to be careful and cautious. I am planning on using a prepaid debit card that doesn't have anything to do with my bank. And again, I want y'all to pray about it. Like, pray about it, because I've seen the cons. I've weighed the matter with my own self. And like I said, I want to do one big stationery haul. I don't plan on keep going back, but I want to do one big stationery haul and just showcase the things that they have. Because what caught my attention was they have Bible tabs for really cheap. And I seen some reviews, and I looked at some things. And like I said, I want to at least gather things for myself and say, okay, I got my own personal opinion, because people got different preferences. Like, I did see a post where someone said that the Bible tabs were poorly made. But when I was looking at the design of them, I'm like, they look very similar to another brand that's available on Amazon. And I'm like, if you don't know anything about production, which is why I tell people, be careful what you think. Because, for example, I used to work in a nut factory. Haha. And they made assorted nuts for all companies. And guess what? It wasn't a different set of nuts and candy. It was the exact same nut and candy packaged in different bags. And guess what people say? Well, these taste different from this, and that don't taste like this because that's cheap. Listen, with all due respect, like I said, be careful about what you think and what you expect, because at the end of the day, a lot of products are made in the exact same company and production line. I'm telling you, me, my sister, my two sisters, and my brother worked in the same factory, and we all was on different lines for different businesses, but they were all the same product, just packaged differently. And I know that's not the case for every single thing, but I can tell you, as someone who know a lot of other people who work in chicken plants and glassware, plastic bottle corporations, listen, the only thing that changes is the label. And it's almost the same thing about judging people. Like, you can't judge a book by its cover, right? Because we all can sit there with high fashion clothes and get our hair done, and we all can kind of look the same. But one of those people may go home and they don't want for anything, and the other person may be in jeopardy of getting their lights cut off because they put their money into the wrong things. But you don't know by looking at them. So we have to be careful, because also, and I know this is a lot of ranting, and I said I wasn't going to talk too long, but I finished that book, Daughter of Cana, which I wish I had it in here, but I left it in the car. And what stood out to me that she emphasized on is that people kept saying, he's a Nazarene, and nothing good comes from there, nothing special, nothing extravagant. And people didn't expect anything major from him. And they kind of used that to base a justification to not believe he's the Son of God. And so many people were, in the end, they realized, hello, he was the Son of God. They missed it because they were judgmental on outer appearance, geographic location, etc., etc. But anyway, I'm working up my throat and stuff now, so I'm gonna calm down. But I just want to share that with y'all because that truly blessed me, because we do it all the time. And like I said, this is not obsolete. Like, this is not across the entire board, but for a bulk of things, we have to be careful. And outside of things, more importantly, people, we have to be careful to not look at the janitor like he's beneath the president of the corporation, because we are all human beings and we are all children of God. So we just have to be careful. But anyway, I'm trying to think what else I need to talk to you guys about. So going into next week, I'm going to do the same Bible plans, the one from Coffee Bible Time, the one that I have, about the Proverbs 31 women. I hope you guys enjoy my single woman video, which I was holding on to that for the end because I wanted to be consistently in order. But God must have saw fit otherwise and knew that somebody needs to be encouraged about the Proverbs 31 women, because we're all supposed to be the Proverbs 31 women. It doesn't matter if you're single, you're married, children, no children, widow. It doesn't matter about any of that. You're supposed to be the Proverbs 31 woman. That is a character. These are character traits, not titles per se, you know. So I hope that encouraged you all. What else? So now that I got all my books done from the library and I can turn them in, I need to start in all these other books. If anyone has read this one, let me know. This is the one that my aunt gave me, Sacred Marriage. All my other books are left where I be sitting at. And I think I need to just go ahead and finish this. I don't know. Because I'm right here, 132 pages. And what's that? 100, well, technically 9. It has 9 chapters. So 143, like I'm right there. So yeah, I'm gonna try to finish this so that I can reread it, because that's what I want to do. And I need to start in this. I have started all my other books, so I haven't started them two yet. But I've just been trying to be busy. But a beautiful thing that took place this week was worship. And y'all might say, how? You don't have a voice. But let me tell y'all, I sat in here with my baby girl. And when she gets fussy and cranky, we put the goodness of God on. And she calms down. And it came on the Google Nest. And me and her were just in here praising and worshiping. And she actually knew some of the words. She's only 2, y'all. And it blessed my heart so, because that was the purest, if any time and ever in my life, if my worship was pure or not, it definitely was in that moment where I ain't got no voice and I'm still giving God what I have. My daughter can't even hardly talk and she doesn't even know all the words, but she poured her heart out in worship. And this whole situation has taught me, like, man, it's just crazy how that when we're complete and whole in regards to health, because, you know, we tend to somehow still give God the latter of us and not the best of us. And then when we get broken down and defeated, it's like, Lord, help me. I want to do this and I want to do that. But you immediately think about all those times where you were in perfect health. You had everything going for you and God was not first. Listen, if you got energy, if you can talk, if you can walk, if you can raise your hand, if you can use your hands, whether you're coloring, journaling, flipping through pages, whatever. Use what you got while you can, because there's so many people who have so many elements going on with them. They can't do anything. But here we are. We're able to do all these creative and beautiful things. And I just thank God, because God has been truly good for me and good to me and for me. And I've just been, like I said, try to meditate his word, try to hold on to his unchanging hand. And I've been so content and so at peace. Like, it's almost brought me to tears. I'm like, God, I feel so good. Despite the fact that my voice is gone and my allergies are trying to stir. And I've been having cough fits too. So I don't know what's going on with that. But God is good, y'all. He is so good and he is so merciful. And I just feel like I'm just so on fire and regenerated in that aspect. No, the human part of me, the flesh part of me did want to seem defeated, because you have all these goals and all these tasks that need to be done, and you couldn't get them done because, mind you, I have 3 channels that I need to update on, and I wasn't able to do any of them. And I don't have any previously recorded things for the, excuse me, the other channels. So yeah, like my Study for Christ channel, I can't post anything because that requires me completely to talk. But I have felt so close to God and felt so loved and so at peace. And my mom had called me and she had her own little personal encounter with God. And I'm like, God is so awesome, because it was an answered prayer. Mind you, my mom does go to church and this, that, and the third, but I've been praying that my family have an intimate relationship with God. Because if I had seen that growing up, I would have been in a completely different place right now. And my goal is to do the same for my kids, to show them to have an intimate relationship with God, because it does matter. Because you can get stuck in routine and nothing's happening. Like, your heart stays the same. You don't grow, you don't mature. But it's when you get intimate with him and he starts peeling off those layers and showing you who you are and what needs to change, and you become open to wisdom and knowledge and correction and reproof and rebuking, man, oh man, it's an awesome thing, y'all. But anyway, I just wanted to check in. I'm sorry I sound like Minnie Mouse or Daisy Duck, whoever. But I just truly, truly wanted to update y'all and talk to y'all. So going into next week, I'm just going to, I'm taking it easy right now, but I can do a lot better. I tried teas, peppermints, cough drops. I tried it all. It ain't working. So we're just going to let time and nature take its course. And y'all continue to pray for me, because I'm definitely praying for y'all. And I have been going back and looking at old comments, because that's all I really can do. So if I see a comment 3-6 months ago, do not be alarmed, because I just saw it. And I definitely want to show everybody that you are important. So continue to support, watch previous videos, like previous videos, comment some more, because I plan on commenting and talking to y'all as long as I'm not falling asleep, because that's been happening a lot lately. I've literally been dozing off. Truth be told, I'm 3 videos behind on the reading through the year. Well, 2.5. And it's because I keep going to falling asleep. I try to get up early and I fall asleep, and I fall asleep hard. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Like I said, it's a stream fatigue, and I just take it as, okay, Lord, I need to rest in you. And that's what I've been trying to do, to take it easy, take it light. I've been reading my little paper devotions, like In Touch and stuff. So y'all continue to pray for me, because, yeah. But, excuse me. But going into next week, I'm definitely chill. I'm definitely taking it easy and just being content with whatever God allows for that day, because it is enough. If God allows it, it's enough. All right, y'all. So, yeah, I'm about to go and do the devotion for today. Haven't done much of anything because my daughter had to volunteer at the food pantry, and she had a game today, which I couldn't go because of this. I didn't want to scare people, because I've been getting in these cough fits that sounds like I'm going to choke and die, to be honest. And you know how people are. Even though I did a COVID test and that was negative, I love my neighbors, so I don't want to offend anyone by going around coughing them. So I would sacrifice. But let me go, because it's stuffy in here and it's stirring me up. So I love y'all. I just want to talk to y'all. God bless. Take care. Bye.